This is Nick Nelson, final exam for Kin 431. I got my chapters here, so I'll be covering chapter 2, chapter 3, chapter 4, and chapter 5. So, first chapter, chapter 2, level 5 leadership. Level 5 leadership chapter pretty much just talks about the five levels of leadership that this author developed, all the way from highly capable individuals, to competent managers, all the way up to level 5 executives, and just kind of each one of those has their own character traits and levels of leading ability, and then also the show horse versus plow horse type comparison. Like, which one are you? Are you a show horse? Are you like just in it for the work and to get the credit and to receive the credit? Or are you willing to put in the work and, whatever happens is for the good of the company, it's not for the good of yourself? Kind of, different ways of leadership. How are you going to do things? Are you going to want all the lights on you at the end of the day? Are you going to want all the praise? Because if you take all the praise for the good, then you should take all the praise for the bad as well. So that's kind of what that show horse versus plow horse mentality is. They talk about is um, in chapter 3, first who, then what, just kind of the bus concept, like kind of, who's on the bus in terms of, you got to get the right people on the bus, and it's saying on the bus means, your employees in your organization. So you got to get the right people on the bus, and then you also got to get the wrong people off the bus, because having the wrong people on the bus is just going to suck the air, and suck all the positivity out of your own, company, and you want to kind of trim the fat, as people say. And then it's kind of not the it's not how you pay them, it's who you're paying. So uh you could pay a bad person or a bad employee, an incompetent employee. You could pay him, say, 200,000, but if you can find someone who is competent to do the work and they want to work hard and everything for a lower amount, like, that's what you're looking for. So it's not always about if I pay someone $400,000, they're gonna do a good job. It's not really that. It's really about who is that money going to. You know what I mean? And then chapter 4, confront the brutal facts. Just how good to great companies handle adversity. They're honest with themselves. They look straight in the eye and they say, okay, this is the brutal facts we got to face. This is times are changing, whether it be your industry is going a certain way, or whether it be your a part of your company is not up to standard of what your competitors are. They're honest with themselves about it, and they they're like they don't lie to themselves. You know what I'm saying? They don't lie to themselves, and they're always looking for the best way to do things. And then also, like, uh, you know, what do they think about motivating their employees? Is kind of the deal of, they don't think that you should have to motivate your employees. They think should be uh, your employees should be motivated by themselves. And if you're wasting time, if you're using time and energy, resources, or even financial resources into motivating your employees, you should be spending that somewhere else, because you need to find employees that are motivated on themselves by themselves. That's kind of also can tie back into chapter 2 about who's on the bus, getting the good people off the bus, things like that. So the last chapter I'm talking about is just chapter 5, the hedgehog concept. And that concept is the three circles of what you're deeply passionate about, what you can be the best in the world at, and then what is your economic engine. That's kind of, they say focus on those three circles, and that'll kind of guide you through the thick and the thin. And then we did a assignment based off that for this class. And then the hedgehog concept is basically talking about, are you a hedgehog or are you a fox? Whereas a hedgehog, they tell a story like the fox chases the hedgehog, and I guess, capture him or eat him every day. And every single day, the hedgehog knows it's going to happen. And whenever the fox, if he's walking on a trail, whenever the fox pops out onto the trail to attack him, he just curls up every single time, and he's got a defense mechanism that the fox can't penetrate. And then so the fox the next day will try something else, and the next day he tries something else, and every day it's just the same thing. The fox keeps failing over and over again, and he's trying to do all these, trying to find, he's not really committed to one way. He's always searching what's the best way. Never really settling on anything. Where the hedgehog does the same thing every single day, and he's really good at it. So good that the fox, can't get him. So basically, what the concept is saying is like, you know, there's merit in doing multiple things, and whether it's a company having multiple multiple, I guess, industries that you can sell into, or sports team, just whether you're really good on offense and good on defense. Obviously you want to do the best, but at the same time, you got to be really good at, if you don't have one thing that you can be the best at, how are you going to beat your competitors in anything if you can't beat them in just one thing? You got to have that one thing that's the baseline of your company, that's the baseline of your organization. That's we stand for this, and no one's going to beat us at this thing. Whatever. Everybody can be different. That's why leaders, they have different opinions on what it should be. But that's kind of the hedgehog concept, and that's my 4 chapters. So, thank you.